Hello everyone. Hi Tom.
Hello, hello. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Nikita and Badal for joining. Maybe can we wait until 5 minutes?
Absolutely, absolutely. We should wait until everybody joins and
Yeah.
then we could start. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, maybe we can start now ya.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining our session today, and thank you for our special guests, Badal, Rupre, and Nikita that came from another country. Yeah. Yeah. Before that, in the session we'll be discuss about German job market and career opportunities, and then visa in Germany. Yeah, before we start, maybe I will introduce about is a code community. Is a community is a IT community that came from Indonesia, and there are several people that developer, engineers, and tech enthusiasts that have interest for working global or internationally. Yeah, yeah. We have our special guest Nikita and Badal Rupre from Visa Rapid Europe, German. Yeah. Without further ado, maybe the floor is yours.
perfect.
Thank
Thank you so much, Shiren. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Is it Syrian?
Yeah, you can call me Rian.
Syrian. Okay, F
Yeah,
is silent here. Okay,
yeah,
perfect, perfect. Thank you, Ian, and thank you, Tom, for I think setting up this call as well. So I just want to first like introduce about ourselves, and eventually then we will go over the slides about the German opportunity card. And so yeah, I have almost like a decade of experience working as an engineer myself. I am a techie, much like just like you guys are. So I have worked with companies like Disney, the Walt Disney Company, Expedia, and other gateway companies like PayU. I graduated back in 2015. Currently, I'm a founder myself. I'm building an AI company, and I went through this immigration process for last 2, 3, 4 years, and have been like extensively part of this in and out. So currently, like as part of this like uh, call, we will focusing on Germany opportunity card, and we will just figure it out that what options and why is like it is the best bet at the moment. So before we go deep into that, Nikita, if you want to like probably just introduce and then we can take on from there.
Sure, Badal. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having this session with us. So, I'm a portfolio manager and I hold a decade of experience. I have worked in the industry of banking and payment gateway, giants like Deutsche Bank, which is based out of Germany, and payment gateway companies like Entity Data, which is a part of China-based company. Right now, I'm working as a co-managing partner with Visa Rapid. If I talk about our company, it is registered in Europe, and we have tie-up with the in-house immigration lawyers in almost all the parts of Europe. If we talk about majority, we have partners with Portugal, we have partners with Germany, Denmark, Czech, Estonia. They where the best part of our company is that if anybody apply the immigration process with us, it will be taken care by the immigration people who are sitting in the Germany right away. They are immigration lawyer. They have tie up with the visa officers. So when you will apply your application and they will receive any query, anything related to that, they will directly deal with them, and the waiting time will reduce. So and Badal has already introduced himself that he's from the technical background. He's a software engineer. He's a CTO and co-founder in this company. He also hold international offers back before Corona. Amazon in Canada, Laminate from Netherlands, but he chose Netherlands over Canada because everybody was first looking for to migrate in English country. Unfortunately, the offer got revoked because of recession. So and being part of this immigration journey, why we focus on job seeker visa was right now the market is really very bad. AI is taking jobs up to some extent, and the people are not sponsoring job for us. They prefer their home people compared to migrants. So that's why we work in job seeker visa, because you will have an opportunity to move there. Your visa will secure, and you can do a part-time job, which can eventually help you to get a full-time job also there, and your visa will be stronger. Because either we are we are from India, and either you are part of Indonesia as well. If I talk about our passport is no longer to go either, I would say, Thailand, Bali, these places. Even for Dubai, also, we need visa these days. So if you have a Schengen visa, your visa will be very strong. And we all want to secure the job first, but right now the job market, as you know, is really bad. If we talk about country like USA, H1B will cost you $1 lakh, which is almost 80 lakh rupees in INR. UK is not sponsoring right now the employer sponsorship visa. And Canada, if we talk about, the CLB score is too high. And I believe we all are in about 25, or maybe we are in our 30s. I'm also. So it's very difficult to, go on a study mode and do study. We cannot study right away because we almost left our study 7 8 years back, and do thesis, assignments, exam. It's not the area which we are looking for. So that's why our company work in job seeker visa and startup visa. So Badal, if you could start with the benefits of job seeker visa and why we are focusing on that, because you are from the same background which the entire community is right now.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Nikita. So first, I would like to present our presentation for this Germany opportunity card, and later on, like we can discuss, like Nikita mentioned, we can just think about all the trade-offs that we have in this place at the moment, right? So this will be our agenda for today. I'll quickly share my screen. Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Thank you. So, like, I can just share, like, what is Germany Opportunity Card. So, Germany Opportunity Card actually can help you to move to Germany and find an employer. So, it is like generally, if it depends upon how much proof of funds you are showing. If you're showing good proof of funds, we will talk about that later in in our next slides. If you could show decent funds, then this visa is issued for 1 year. It's like if you're in Indonesia, and if let's say you want to find a job, you just have 1 full year to find a job. If you find the job, the visa gets extended to your work permit, and from there onwards, your work permit journey actually starts. So currently, most of our junior engineers, they generally prefer to go abroad. There are certain ways, for example, work permit or study. Job seeker visa is a much more affordable and easier option, and it's more convenient as well. So it actually helps in a couple of things. One is like job seeking option. Another is to get your credentials verified, which I think is not much eligible for us. We can focus on job opportunity only. So this is generally valid for 12 months. I'll just quickly move to next slide. So here, like there are two things that we need to focus on. Like we, there are two ways in which you can just ensure yourself that whether you are qualified or not. So if somebody is qualified, if they have a authorized university degree, which is recognized by Germany, if you have, then you are directly qualified. So for that, there is some kind of qualification criteria. If you have done some Bachelor of Engineering from a reputed university, then you're directly qualified to apply for this visa. Otherwise, there is a point-based system, like in which there are different like things on which a point is allocated, such as just a minute. This got zoomed out. Yeah. So there are certain things, for example, on the basis of your work experience, your professional qualification, uh, your age, your language barrier, your language proficiency in English or Germany, and various other factors. And you need to score at least 6 points. If you are able to secure 6 points on different parameters, then you are qualified to apply for the German opportunity card. So generally, university can help probably 50, 60, 70% of the people if they have done a genuine study from a genuine university. Otherwise, the point-based system comes into the picture. So if you're not qualified, so Nikita can actually help you out in finding out whether you qualify for a university or with a point-based system, or even our immigration lawyers in Germany can actually help you out to find out which pathway is the best for you for the qualification part. And once you are qualified, you actually like kind of submit your documents and other things. So you get tons of benefits when you go to on our opportunity card. There are few things that you once you go to Germany, you can just have a German presence. For example, you are situated in Berlin, so you have the Berlin address, you have the Berlin phone number or the Germany phone number, and you are there. That makes a tons of like ease. So there are a lot of employers that do not prefer people from sitting in Indonesia, Asian specific countries like India and China and all these countries. They prefer people who are currently in Germany, which actually gives you an edge that hey, if you apply and you add your office address or the residential address at Germany, and you put in your location and your phone number, which is a German number, it certainly helps. It helps a lot. Uh, sorry, is the window screen share is not visible due to some reason?
No, we can read it visibly.
Okay, okay, perfect, perfect. Cool, cool, cool. So in this visa, you have like a fast track process overall. Once you are there, once you are in the market, so you have 1 full year to find a job, which is I feel is very good and enough if you're a qualified candidate. And also you can work on part time for up to 20 hours, which generally takes care of your expenses. So people who work 20 hours on even on a minimum wage part time, if they are not able to find a job, is actually able to help you run your cash in check. So you don't have to spend tons of money just to until you find a job. So this is one thing, and obviously, like once you get the job, and if your uh, like minimum salary is above the threshold minimum salary of EU Blue Card, then you also eligible for EU Blue Card, which is like a reputed work permit wherein after a certain year, generally it's 1 year, you can just work anywhere in Europe. If you get a job in Netherlands, if you get a job in, let's say, Finland, Sweden, so whole Schengen area opens up for you after getting the job. So there are tons of benefits that is like you can see by using this opportunity card, which generally like if you're sitting and you can just apply. I back in 2021, 2022, I applied close to 100 opportunities. I got offer from Amazon Canada. I got offer from Netherlands, Lemonade in Netherlands, and Vice in London and Estonia. I got 3 offers back then. Um, I know at the moment if you apply how hard it is to get a job, very difficult. But if you are in the home country, it is really, really, really easy as compared to what you have in your home country. So these are like the benefits. Ah, let's move to the next slide. So this is around the qualification. Somebody who holds a good recognized degree is qualified. Somebody who has a good relevant work experience generally qualifies. And obviously you need to demonstrate some financial situation as well, your proof of fund, which is important to show the government that you will not be a burden to them. And yeah, you need to collect all the required documents, which you will be working with the German immigration lawyers. And once everything is in check, then we can start the process. So this is
I'm sorry to interrupt you here, Badal. So just to add one thing here, the community, that if your degree in case is not qualified as per the German criteria, there is a process which we call ZAB. Um, there is different charges for the same, additional charges for the same, which the government will take, but we can apply for your degree recognition as well. In most of the cases, your degree is recognized, the cases which are filed by our immigration lawyer in many of the countries. But yes, if there are one or two people where your degree is not qualified, then there is a process that you can, by giving your transcript, your cover letter, we can proceed for the recognition of degree to the Germany. That is also possible. uh, Please continue. And Badal, if you could minimize the left screen of your Zoom meet. Yeah, this is, it is coming up. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Actually, the screen share, it doesn't allow me to see if the screen is shared or not. Are you able to like see the screen properly at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Cool. So I'll just explain what will be the end-to-end process look like. So first, you can just get your eligibility checked. Once you're qualified and everything looks good, criteria, your qualification, the education, everything, then we work on gathering your documents with the immigration lawyers. They actually just verify each and everything, your CV, cover letter, proof of funds, health insurance. There are a lot of things that the lawyer needs to take care. And eventually we submit the application, and then visa office definitely take their own time, and you might be called for the to attend the interview. And once the interview happens and everything is cleared, you get your visa. So you need to go there within the defined time frames and register yourself for the 1 year card. So this is how the process actually works. So it's like a streamlined process with no bureaucracy, only like the recognized and eligible people will be able to obtain it, but it is like streamlined. And coming to the financial means, so like you need to show at least 1,027 euro per month, which is like as per 2025, every year there is a slight changes here and there. So if you want to apply for a 6 month permit, it is you need 6,000 in your savings as your savings, and for 1 year it's like 12,000 something, 12,324 for 1 year. And obviously like these proofs can be like discussed with the lawyer, and they can just guide you that what is the best practice to show those funds. Sometimes your own saving accounts might work, sometimes we need a block account as well. So and your health insurance is something that will definitely be needed as part of the application. uh, so yeah, this is like what we do. These are like the services that we offer. We offer eligibility assessment, documents review, working with closely. Document reviews will be work closely with the lawyers, and obviously we'll be working on your CVs and optimizations according to the German format. And the visa filing will also happen with the German lawyers. And sometimes the authorities can ask certain questions in which, and those communication happen in like the Germany language or the local immigration offices. So our in-house German officers, immigration lawyers can actually help to mitigate any kind of questions or follow-ups if they come up during the process. And if everything goes well, then you get your card. So yeah, this is how the process works. Uh, does anybody has any kind of question so far? Okay. So here, like this is like the fees and all. So this is something that we can even discuss later. That's not a problem. So yeah, this is like a high level view of how things work out. Now I will just take a pause, a moment of pause, and I want to like understand if everybody is aligned on what this visa is all about. And if you have any questions after that, like I can explain certain things in detail, because I have seen this industry for past 3 4 5 years, have been in the journey myself, and know how difficult and easy it is. So we can just discuss even other options and why this is probably the best option at the moment. So yeah, I'll just probably stop the presentation and just want to talk with everybody in the team who wants to like have any questions. I think there is one question from.
Yeah. Maybe we move to Q&A section ya. Okay, thank you so much for Badal Robre for the explanation. Maybe Agung Prayogo have some question. You can open your mic and open the camera.
I think you're on mute if you want to say something.
Yeah, Agung. Okay, maybe we just wait for
Okay.
another people. If you want have anything question, just drop in the
I'm
comment.
sorry.
Oh yeah, Agung.
Yeah, yeah, please go ahead.
Hello, Agung. Okay, I
Okay.
think he have some issue.
Hello, hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
Hello, Yung. I think you need to unmute yourself and probably ask a question. You can also type in if there is some internet issue, and I can definitely try and answer your questions. Yeah. So meanwhile, I can just give you some picture and clarity overall as well. So like, uh, I know this is a little bit like theoretical, but I have seen like immigration industry for some time now. I know back till 2017, 2018, like Nicola mentioned, it was very easy even to get a Canadian PR and go to a job or something like that. Even US was very much open till 2015. After that, it became very strict, H1B and all those things. And until COVID-19, like when until the COVID-19 hit and there was like flood of liquidity, the job market was also very good. Even when I started exploring getting a job abroad back in 2021, 2022, things were very smooth, easy to find out. But now, since like the AI is taking over the jobs and other things are happening, um, things have become like very difficult from our own countries. So there are a couple of options that people have in on the plate at the moment. One thing is that you can get a job and go there. That's like the simplest, but it is the most lengthiest process. You can just give it a try. I have been an engineer myself. I know how hard it is to get your job in your home country if somebody lose out in the likes of AI, but you can just give it a try. A lot of clients, what they do is they try, and spend tons of like time there. Another thing is you go on a study permit. A lot of people do try to do masters if they have done bachelors of engineering or software engineering, something around engineering life. They try to do masters. Masters, what actually helps you is, in fact, helps you to is they provide you a university degree, but they take generally 2 years of your life. On those 2 years, you are unemployed. That's the truth. So if you just sum up the money that you spend is very high. It's like you do not work for 2 years, probably part time here and there. You lose out on a lot of things, and you you basically are out of the job market for 2 years. And you spend sometimes people spend 10,000 euros, 20,000 euros in the tuition fee, and losing out on like earning potential for next 2 years, which is all I believe also at least 10,000, 20,000 euros. So if you sum that up, that's like at least 30,000, 40,000 expense that you bear for study. In my view, this is probably the most best option because the fee is very minimal, probably 1/10 of what you pay in study. Because if you get the visa, then only you move there. If you don't get the visa due to some reason, although you should get, but if you don't get a visa due to some reason, then you're not leaving your job, which means you go there just like in somebody who's working in Indonesia. If he leaves the job or he's fired due to some reason, then he can explore job, right? Similar to Germany, you are still going to Germany to find a job. and you have 1 full year, which is a good amount of time. And people in tech do speak English. I know I have a lot of colleagues whom I have worked with in Germany, Hungary, because while my tenure in Expedia, I saw a lot of people speaking English and they were good with it because in tech professional, everybody speaks English. So the language will not be a barrier as long as you're not doing local jobs. If you're doing tech jobs, it will be good.
I'm
So,
sorry to interrupt you here, Badal. There are some questions asked by the people in this group. So if you can
mhm.
take one by one. The first is there is a support of seeking a job until we can obtain the job in the Germany? So if you could look the message and you can answer it.
Yeah, yeah. So, like currently, we do not claim that we will provide a job because I know whosoever is doing it, there are a lot of influencers out there who claim to provide a job. I We don't say that we will provide a job because we only want to work in cases which are like absolutely legitimate. There are certain cases which we have heard of, and even we got some like some proposals that hey, we can do this and that, but we don't want to go in that direction. So our main thing that we generally ask to our client is that apply for the visa, start grooming your profile. If you are on LinkedIn, if you have some collaboration, start building the network with German people. Just find out top 100, top 200 companies in Germany and reach out to their employees, build connections, build networking. So when you are there, then you can ask for referrals and ask them to like get in touch with you. This is something that I have done previously. I got 3 offers. I know it's not easy. I have seen a lot of friends who were not able to get any offer during that time as well. So I have cracked that code to how to get a job sitting directly from India only. I have done it in the past. I can guide you on those things. How I did it, I know what it takes to crack interview. I gave close to 20 to 30 interviews during that time. I was able to get 3 offers. So I know how can I get it. I can work with you, but I'm not claiming that I will like be able to fetch you a job. But we can certainly help you. I'm here to support you.
Yeah, and we support you in the terms of how to create CV also. The CV format, it's like simple, which we do right now, your personal detail, your work experience, your certification. It is in form of 1 or 2 pages. It will be definitely checked by the German lawyer. And all in all, if I talk about it, it is a job seeker visa. You are seeking job, and that's why you're applying. It will not give you the job guarantee. Our support will be definitely to all of you to check your CV, convert your cover letter into German language, apply the documents in the correct format. But job is definitely we cannot provide you. And Tom, you have asked this question that why it will give you an edge if you are living there. It was mentioned by Badal earlier also that when you mention in your CV what is your mobile number to reach you, where do you live right now, when you will mention their local language, the local number, sorry, it will give you an edge because you are there already.
Yeah, yeah. Just to extend what Nikita mentioned is that I have seen like when I applied jobs, like I landed in 20 to 25 interviews, face-to-face interview during my tenure, and I got a lot of rejections. And they all told me that, hey, we are looking out for local guys. If you're not in the country, we cannot like sit with you and have interview. So this is the thing that I have experienced myself when I was part of the journey. I know how it feels. And also, there are a lot of things that I can tell you since I got those offers is that most of the companies, when you apply, ask for cover letters. They do not tell you that it is explicit, but having a cover letter and a personalized cover letter really helps. So it is those things that I have worked with myself on myself to improve to improve the resume clearance rate, and also you need to work your resume in certain way in which they want to see. So there are a lot of things that we will have definitely have to work on it, and having present in the same country will give you an advantage. Some people also like try to find jobs in another countries, like for example Netherlands, you are open to for that, because eventually if you have an offer, it doesn't matter if you have an offer from Germany or Netherlands, you can get into a work permit as well. So I'm not saying that this uh, permit is only for like Germany, although it is, but some people, what I have seen from my like past experiences, even applied for in countries like Netherlands and Sweden and Finland while they are in Schengen area. You can say that, hey, tomorrow I can come to your to your office to have a face-to-face interview. These things actually help, because you cannot come to face-to-face interview while you are in Indonesia. So it makes a tons of difference, to be honest. Okay, I think the next question is, what's the standard CV format in Germany and that you have explained in your previous slides? So yeah, I think German format is little different, and they have certain like parameters, and there are a lot of tools out there in which the German employers use, in which the CV gets rejected. There are a lot of like checks that they add. After those checks are clear, the human resource team or the HR team, when they review, they have certain way of thinking how to shortlist or reject a resume. So they have their own format, which is different from obviously from our own home country. So we need to ensure that we are aligned in each and every way to get and like adapt to their job market. So this is something. In fact, I can tell you that a lot of people use LinkedIn to find a jobs in Germany, but it is a better place to find a job which is called Zing, Zing, which is like a much more better and not so noisy place. A lot of people who apply from abroad explore LinkedIn, but Zing is a better place as well, because a lot of German employers post it there as well, even don't even post it on LinkedIn. So these are the tricks when you actually go and hit hit the reality hit actually hit when you actually apply and see a lot of rejections out there here and there. So these things you will learn as part of the process. I'm not saying that we are not claiming that these are like part of the included service, but since you are associated with us, with someone who has actually did it in the past, I can certainly help you and work with you whenever you have any doubts or concerns. Next question. And if somebody feels that they want to ask certain questions, they can certainly ask. Stop me anywhere, right? I have a question about these minimum 6 points. What are these, and can you explain? Yeah, I think every parameter has different points, and those points are actually like generally we take help from immigration lawyers. We have a guidelines how these points are allocated, but we generally like talk with the experts as well. Nikita can
Yeah.
share a
Yeah,
slide
it
as
is
well.
it is basically your age, your work experience, your qualification, if you have stayed in Germany earlier or not, your English level. Just to add here, you don't need to give any IELTS exam for the same. If in your transcript, your university or postgraduate degree says yes, you have studied English, that is suffice. And moreover, you need to score 6 out of 14, but if your university degree is recognized, you automatically get 6 marks, so you are through. You no need to judge on other parameters. So the one and important parameter is your university degree should be equivalent to their German. If it is, then you no need to check on the other eligibility points.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is another question about the job market and trend in Germany regarding the DevOps platforms. I think DevOps engineer is like the one of the most in demand jobs which I have seen, especially people who have like latest trend knowledge like Kubernetes, K8s, and you have worked with latest technologies and have Dockerization things. Most of the German like companies which I have seen through my journey so far, they are not Dockerized. They are not They do not have a orchestration tool which is Kubernetes and all, and they want to move it, and they are actually looking out for that talent. So to be honest, personally, I feel if somebody who's a Java engineer and somebody who's a DevOps engineer is relatively a newer niche. If you know the latest technology like K8s, Dockerization, and all those things. For example, you have like how to manage your infrastructure as a code. right? And all those things. If you know those things, these are a much more latest technologies that Germans employers are seeking. So I would highly recommend to people who are in DevOps and platform, if they have latest technology, that's like a very added advantage. You should definitely try, because this demand is like this trend is available globally and not just in Germany. Okay. Noor is on a basic order. Okay.
You just move to further, Badal. So
Okay.
there's somebody who want to ask that if she has a background in fashion,
Hmm.
not in the IT, and they wanted to check. So I just wanted to tell one thing here, guys, that if you want, you can check your eligibility by giving your documentation and your CV. Our immigration lawyer will check that are you really eligible to not or not to apply for a German opportunity card, and it will give you a fair idea to invest further money and to move further.
Hmm.
And if you want to proceed further with us, your money will be adjusted from the eligibility test which you have taken. And just to add here, our lawyers will talk to you. You can easily judge that they are not Asian people, they are sitting in Germany, their language, you can easily judge there. You are very experienced guys. So anybody who holds any experience in any industry, I would say that if you do not want to invest too much of amount, just go with first step. Take the eligibility test, check how your education and your experience will be certified or not. And if you wish to move further, you can definitely would love that you will take the services from us.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. I think and regarding the fashion, it's not about the specific that you should only be in IT. Even non-IT, if your university degree is recognized, you can certainly apply for the job opportunity card. And once you go there, so your degree can be in commerce, your degree can be in fashion, your degree can be in probably medical. If it is recognized and they are able to like recognize your degree, then it's a good way to go there rather than applying tons of money on study, right? I don't recommend people today to go on a study route or other routes because they are very uncertain. Even after studying for 2 years, then you are again in the picture in the pool to search for a job. So you study for 2 years, then again you are saying that hey, now you have come to the job market, now search for the job. So at the end of the day, if you wanted a job, it's better to increase your chances going as close as possible and try to like apply as much as you can and find a job. And if you're not able to find a job, then anyway you can go to study, because this route is 1/10 of the cost which study cost in a total term, if you will just include 2 years of unemployment and the other things, right? So I think Tom has a very legitimate question, and this is something that is like very close to my heart. Back here, home in my country, India, where I belong to. So I have given interviews of almost all the companies, top countries like companies like Amazon, Microsoft. When I joined Expedia, I had offer from Microsoft India. I had offer from Amazon Canada. I had I was not selected in Google and all those things, but at least I had given all this company interview. So even in India, the lead code and specifically code chef and Spoj and all these kind of questions are generally the practice. But in Europe, what I saw the trend when I applied for so many companies, I saw that they preferred very practical interviews. Most of the companies, right? So it was a mixed, but most of the companies were on practical take home test. So when I used to apply, they used to give me some kind of test, uh, and they asked me to spend 2 days, 3 days on a work. And once that is done, they review my code. They used to review my code, and once that is shortlisted, then the next call interview was with reviewing the code only. So this was like the majority, I would say 60 to 70% was of this type. And there were some companies who were like very at top level. They were focused on lead code as well. But in lead code as well, you just have to go only easy and medium question, but you have to stick on speed. Just like in Google, when you apply in Google, they ask you to do medium to hard question in a span of like 30 minutes and complete 3 questions in those 30 minutes, right? That's the trend which Google see. But in Germany, they do not go beyond medium level. They are generally stick to simple hash map kind of questions or something like c- sliding window kind of questions, which is like generally a standard, right? So you can be good. I would recommend if you are good with lead code, focus on the practical take home test. That is much more important in my eyes, given my experience as well. Uh, so it's more of practical, Tom. If I have answered your question. Okay. So what's the definition of senior engineer? Senior engineer is a very big thing in Germany. So when I got offer from Netherlands, company called Lemonade, that was into insurance tech. They gave me senior software engineer title. That is a very big position for them. Senior software engineers is equivalent to engineering manager in their profile. So generally, you will be given an offer for software engineer only. But if you are senior software engineer, it is like a lead kind of a position. You should own architectural knowledge. You should own like system design, leading the team, mentoring junior engineers, everything. Like so, it's I would say it's a bigger responsibility, and you will definitely have to do the coding as well. But you will be more focused on design and leading the team. So definitely design architectural interview will definitely come into the picture. I had almost all the architectural interviews and design interviews during the senior software engineering interviews as well. I hope, Tom, I answered your question. Uh, that's again another good question regarding what's the realistic average time for a developer to secure a job. I mean, it totally depends on your preparation and how you have network. So once you enroll with us, I will actually like work with you closely to work on the networking part. So networking is really, really important. I want when I work with the client, I want that even if like you go to Germany, before that, we should have at least 25, 30 good connections who are actually like very close to you. Probably you are chatting with them on good technical design discussions or you are having like good discussions here and there, right? So it is really important to have a good network before even you go there, because I don't want to my clients to be unprepared before you go there. I want you to be very well prepared, very much like uh, there, and you should be there in the ecosystem. I mean, right? You can't be sitting idle, just went there and now I'm looking out for a job, right? Even if somebody goes on a study permit, they start looking for their job while they're in second year. So they start preparing for themselves. So what I would recommend is be realistic and start networking and have a very good preparation. Preparation is really important, because if you're prepared and if you have done your homework right, then you will get the job either in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, but you will definitely get a job. But if you're not prepared, then that's the problem. Even then, 1 year is not enough. Sometimes 2 years is also not enough if you're not well prepared, because hence preparation is the key here, and being in the ecosystem, preparing to get into the ecosystem, and applying with the right strategy, resumes, cover letter, getting it screened, probably checking with me, all of these like services. We don't charge for these services, we only charge for the immigration lawyer, but these are the services which I have done on my own, and I don't like shy away from helping people. If I'm helping people, it will definitely come back to me sometime. I'm not charging for these things, right? This is just like an add-on feature, because somebody who has done it in the past, he can certainly help you out. Okay, I think there are some more questions, but I'll also check the time. Okay, we certainly have some time. uh, okay, there is what's the minimum level of Dutch language to get a job? Okay, there are two things. There are some employers who will post in the Germany language only. So if they are posting a job in German, then they require you to have German efficiency. So this is something that I learned while applying to like so many companies. When the job title, job description is in Germany, which means they ask you to be fluent in German. So we at this stage cannot apply on those in those companies. So we can only apply in companies which are English speaking. But I can tell you, you can just explore any country. I have done tons of research. I have done UK, Canada, US, everything, because I was into the system, right? You will not get this kind of opportunity in any country. You cannot go to UK at the moment, study. Even if you go, you cannot bring in your spouse and other things, right? Similarly for Canada. And so this opportunity currently exists only in Germany. And my hunch is also that this is a time restrict. When they will see a lot of traction coming in, these things will eventually go away. So the key is preparation, having a solid preparation, having a very solid plan, and being part of the ecosystem. You should be very well in the ecosystem before you start applying for the job and you are being in the Germany.
Yeah.
So
And
that's my.
just to add, as the people has asked, so to apply for the jobs and to apply for this particular visa, it is not necessary you should know German language, and you need to appear for any IELTS exam. So for application, it's not any requirement. But yes, if you are there, you should learn basic, I would say the B1 level of Germany, so that you can understand it. To apply for it is not required.
Yeah. I think there are some questions around living expenses, housing, and public services. So yeah, so they first of all give you the visa on the basis of proof of fund. Eventually, when you go there, you can do sharing as well. So a lot of people, what I have like in touch with some people as well in Germany. What they do is initially they like share it with some colleagues. For example, you have a friend that actually helps a lot, right? If you have a friend who is doing this along with you and going from Indonesia, you apply it together, you got the visa approval together, then you can go together and you can share the room. So generally, the rooms, it depends upon whether you are taking in within the city or outside the city, but people have managed it like after sharing, they have managed it in like 500 euros, 400 euros, 600 euros, doing the sharing and other things, right? This is for the housing. For the living expenses, it you can just assume that it depends certainly on you how what kind of lifestyle you are assuming. What I have seen is like 300 euros, 400 euros. So whatever like monthly expense they have included, like German government 1027. This is the right amount which they have thoughtfully think about it, and that is why they have assigned this amount. They know that okay, they have done a survey that hey, how much you are spending and all those things. Then only they keep these kind of figures. So 1,000 euro is a good amount of money, but just remember that you will be working 20 hours part time. So once you will work 20 hours part time, my hunch is that even if you work on a minimum wage, you can just do the calculation. I never did this. If somebody in Europe, I think in Germany, it's like 14, 15 euros the minimum wage. If you're working 20 hours, you multiply it by 1 year. So you will be able to like negotiate whatever expenses you are having. You can just do it like the positive and the negative will be kind of nullified. Right?
And just to add here, Badal, that if you are applying from the job here, if you got any part-time job also, so whatever the amount for the package you have got the part-time job, it will be considered as your eligibility criteria, the funds which you need to show. So it will be deduct from the total amount which you need to show at the time of visa office. They will, if you have a part-time job offer of say X amount, and you can minus that amount from the eligibility of funds you need to show at the visa time. So
Okay.
the criteria is basically that you need to show almost monthly euro 1027, a 30,000 euro of health insurance, which is somewhere around in INR, if we talk about 20 to 25,000 rupees, and rest your documents to let you fly there.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 So I think now I would just ask you guys if you want to unmute yourself, ask anything, right? I'm like open. This is an open forum. Anybody, Tom, like I can see tons of people. I might not pronounce the name correctly. Carissa, Ari, Danny, anybody, like if you have any doubts, I'm like open to answer you because I know when I was applying in all those opportunities, I never had somebody who could guide me, right? And I still have those feelings that I did all myself, which actually you get a lot of rejections and you it reality hits you hard, and then you get to know about things. So I am here to help you guys. Anything, like even after the call, even if you did not proceed further, I am like always available to answer any of your inquiries. Even if you don't want to like proceed with the German opportunity card, if you want to discuss any other things, I am always there for you guys to help you out. Any concern, I am a software engineer myself. I am building my own AI company at the moment, and I am doing pretty well in that company.
Yeah, and just to add here, guys, the company is registered in Europe as well as in USA. So they guys are building very good in the AI part, and they're having quite good number of clients from UK and US as well. So somebody has asked that if they have a part-time job offer, will it create a edge to them? Yes, it is true. How many things do you have from your home country to apply there? It will definitely create a edge.
So you need to show that you have some kind of, like, you're working towards it, right? Even if you are applying the jobs, you're getting some interviews, you can just apply, add all those things in your application, which is why German immigration lawyers certainly help you. They can make your case very strong. Even if like you work with us, if you get some interviews here and there, right? You can just show that, hey, I have already started applying, I have getting some interviews, which will show that people employer are actually interested in these kind of profiles, which validates that everything, not just university degree, but this person's profile is actually looking great, and people are employers are open to have interview with those guys, right? So these things actually help you. So which is why, like, we always suggest doing your case with the in-house lawyers. It will definitely help you, right? So yeah, I am like open for questions, and like, please feel free to unmute yourself, ask question, whatever you can.
Yeah, maybe is there any person that want to ask directly? Maybe Badal want to hear your voice, guys. Okay, maybe I have question, Badal.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
yes.
for like entry or middle level in Indonesia, is like possible to move into like 12-month visa? Is it feasible for entry or middle level software engineer?
Absolutely, absolutely. I would say that if you are at entry level, right, and you are very good, if you are like, if somebody is 1 year experience, 2 year experience, but their skill set is amazing, I think that person definitely has an edge over somebody who is 4 year experience, right? Because when you do the work, when you they give you home assignments and other things, when you do the work very cleanly, because this is the advantage that I had when I was like, I got offered from Amazon Canada. I was like 5 to 6 year experienced, and I got an architectural interview, and I was getting like judged for SD2 roles or senior SD roles, because I applied for the senior software engineer, which is like SD3 position in Amazon, which is generally, if you see, I'm not sure if you guys like have applied it, but it's like generally given to people with 10 years of experience. So I was like judged on those levels, and SD3 people like just simply retire. SD3 is that kind of position in Amazon. So it certainly helps, and my like things were going really well. So I was offered a very premium salary. I know what SG2 salary is there in Canada, so I was offered very good salary as well. So it certainly helps if you are at lower experience, but your credibility is very high. I have seen it myself in multiple companies as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe last question. Is there any person want to ask?
And just to add, guys, here, I know that in the market there are a lot of people who help in the immigration industry. I'm not saying that anybody is lying in their job, but just to add, if somebody is saying that they are giving you job, just check, are they giving a job, or they are just creating your cover letter, changing your CV, and guiding you how to apply for the job which you are expertise in. And second, just check with them, are they going to apply, or there is something, a team who's sitting in their home, in their country, the immigrant country, who going to support, because that is definitely create an edge. if you are applying through home country, and if my application is taken care by somebody who's already in their country, they know their local language, they are expert, they are immigration lawyers, so it pulls your case of and if you have any rejections, it's a part of Schengen area, it definitely comes in their record. So this is the point I would guys definitely suggest you to take care of.
Yeah, and just one thing, I also like discussed it previously as well. If you are in the Schengen area, the job market is not just Germany. You can apply anywhere. Once you have the German opportunity card, although they ask you to just apply in Germany, but you're not restricted. You apply to Netherlands, company in Netherlands, you say that I can visit anytime, probably because Germany to Netherlands is like one night train, and you just go there in within 3 hours, 4 hours. I was in Europe last week. I was in Portugal, and I know how easy it is to commute here and there. So uh, I would say that once you are there, you can just apply each and every place. Once you're prepared, your skill set is there, your preparation is right, your network, you have the good networking, and you know what are the things that are required. Always take guidance from people who have already got some offers, right? Don't take advice from influencers out there. Just ask the person. For example, you come to me, hey Badal, show me your Amazon Canada offer. I'll just search on the email, go to the history, show you, right? You need that kind of authenticity, because if somebody is not providing you that kind of authenticity, then I'm not sure if they are influencers just taking things here and there, right? Just take people advice from right set of people. So always like consult right people. This is what I have learned. Go do the genuine work. Do the work with genuine immigration lawyers. Do everything right, and everything right in every department. I'm pretty confident that you can. Everybody can get it, but it's still a luck here and there. But you can do whatever, because in study you go there, you study for 2 years, after and again you have to find a job. If you don't get the job, then you have to come back to your home country. At the same time, you which you can do it right now. Why wait for AI to take care of take 30% more jobs after 2 years and then do the job searching at that time, right? So that's my whole point. But yeah, I think we are also running out of time. I have time to extend it just to answer any questions. My number, I think Nita has shared her number. Uh, you can take my number as well. So any doubts, any concern you have it, I'm happy to address anybody's concerns. I can also share my LinkedIn profile as well with you guys.
And guys, if your goal is just to secure immigration first, to move abroad and live your dream, just look at the options which giving you a visa to move there. I just suggest that to everybody, because it's very difficult to secure visa these days. H1B has already closed. UK and USA policies are really really very tight to move there, and if and it's not like that the job seeker visa it's only in Germany. It is in another country as well, like Netherlands, Sweden, but their criteria is very tough. They need researchers, PhD people level. If you got any award, any publication, and you need to score at least 70 marks out of the 100, the criteria which is. Moreover, they prefer people who studied from a European country, and their degree falls in 200 countries in the world. So it's really very tough. Portugal was there last year, which were offering you job seeker visa to move for 90 days, but the visa got closed now. So immigration is really getting very tough. You might have heard a lot of news in LinkedIn or everywhere that people are doing march, that why people are coming in their country, somewhere in Austria or somewhere other. So really immigration is on boom right now. And after Corona, it has taken another path. So whatever the options you are getting, secure your visa. At least you will have something in hand. Then you can choose that either you want to go or not. But you have nothing and you are just waiting for something, it will really delay the process. And because the visa processing is also takes some time. It takes 4 to 5 months of time, and you never know between that any policy comes out and takes out our dream. So where I would love that if anybody come to us, we have shared our email IDs, LinkedIn profile, and mobile number as well. We would definitely love to get the queries from the people who have joined our call. We are very thankful for that. So, anything else, Badal, which you want to
Yeah,
tell?
I just want to you guys stay in touch, like, and I really want to like build a community, a relation. I am not just about it's not just about like building the company. Although I am building the company, that's my main focus at the moment. But I also want to like help people wherever I can. So if you need any guidance from me anywhere, right? It's just apart from job opportunity or Germany opportunity card. I'm always there to help you out. So you can just ping me on LinkedIn, shoot me an email, anywhere. I will help you out. No, no, I will not ask for any fee or something. Just, yeah, stay in touch. If you have any inquiry, reach out to Nikita. I might not be always available since I'm focused on building most of the time myself. But yeah, whenever time I will get, either on Sunday, Saturday, here and there, I will try to answer and get you back on this.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, yeah, for Badal and Nikita for like the whole session, the explanation about visa that working to German. I hope someone in their community have some opportunity from German or Europe especially. Yeah. Maybe if anyone want to ask anything to Badal and Nikita, the contact person will be there in chat. And stay in touch with Badal and Nikita. Okay. Maybe for the closing, we need to documentation, yeah. Everyone, please open your cam for documentation for this community.
Uh, Actually, I'm not clear with the question. Okay, you were saying something regarding documentation.
Yeah. Of no, I mean like for documentation photo,
Okay, okay,
photo session. Yeah.
okay. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. That would be great.
Yeah. Okay. We wait until everyone open
You
cam.
guys are like look so smart and like handsome. Why were you not turning on your camera for so long?
They have shy people, yeah. We like me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe okay.
You're
Uh,
on mute, Nikita, if you're speaking.
No, I think yeah, I was saying just is that because we are all are from work from home, so that is also one factor which take us to switch off our camera. So we have shared our details. We would love to get the queries regarding the costing and how to apply for the process and to move with the immigration lawyer. Whatever the queries do you have, please open any query. Don't think that it is too small or am I asking the genuine question or not. We are definitely there to help. There are people, these days people do ask this question: is immigration services free or not? So so we do entertain such type of questions. So please do ask as many questions you guys can have.
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Nikita.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having us.
We pause, yeah. Three,
Yeah.
two, one, and okay. Once more again. Okay. Three, two. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for Badal and Nika to come our community, and thank you for so much for everyone for your time. See
Thank
you
you.
in next event.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alan.